Good day and welcome to what looks like a GTA playlist. And it's with some of your best friends. It's Hat Films. I hope you enjoyed that intro. Maybe you pressed like because you loved it so much. Maybe you didn't because I said it, but maybe it reminded you. That's enough.
Hey, have you thought about becoming a member? Because there's no extra GTA content behind that paywall, but...
Oh, is that what we're going to start doing?
It's a great way to support us.
Oh!
And there is some other stuff behind that paywall, though. There's secret stuff. Oh, secret naughty things.
What are they? What are the secrets?
Oh, I can't talk about it because YouTube would take us down.
Ludes,
but
not
the
nudes.
members
Even
know.
if you mention it.
The members know there's naughty stuff in there.
Christ alive, what is there?
It's a secret sect of members that have
I need to
secret
become
knowledge.
a member. I want to see what this is.
Or do you know the secret members password?
Suddenly very aroused. Is this something that's going to arouse me or disappoint me?
Absolutely.
It's all arousing.
What?
If you watch Hat Films, you're going to be so aroused by the stuff behind that.
What if it doesn't?
Shit!
Then you could get a full refund by contacting YouTube.
Well,
they will
YouTube never
definitely.
reply.
Well, they will sort it out, guaranteed. Be horny.
Oh, what are we doing here?
No.
A little bit of this and that, was it?
No.
Just clearing the pathway,
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, the pathway to clear, I cleared the pathway. Somebody was shooting on the pathway. What was that? Just a giant apple crunch in the middle of the... No, that's not... We can't normalise that.
Don't normalise that.
We can't be accepting that that's a thing.
Pretty good apple, actually.
It's very good.
Oh, that's
very
good for you, specifically, no one else.
Specific soundbite.
I just got smashed in the rear. I needed something to salve my pain. That was a big old bright over here.
You're spiking my fight or flight mechanics.
Hat Films. Hat Films eat loads
Where did
of stuff.
That must have slipped out my pocket, Ross.
Fucking
Sorry
proxy.
about that. I'm so sorry.
That is bullshit.
I'll make sure I zip up my pockets next time so they don't slip out.
Then we have to have an amnesty. We need to give in
Oh,
our
now
proxy
you
bombs.
want that, do you?
I
Because
think
the previous
quite
couple
frankly,
episodes
yes.
have been a little bit too proxied.
Right, pussy.
That's the only way. You fucking won.
Yeah. It was.
But now you want an amnesty.
I want us to give them up.
Oh!
Talking of amnesty.
You got hit.
Oopsie.
I tanked one.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been just before I zipped up my pockets tight.
For no more proxies, yeah?
No
That's
more
when the great
proxies now.
armistice was signed.
Now I want the amnesty as well.
He's coming for me.
Happy for that too.
He's got bullets.
Firmly in place now. I've used.
Shit! I just fucking rolled off the track and rolled out of the vehicle at the same time.
Well, we don't even need to put proxies down, do we?
No,
Ross will just destroy himself.
Well, especially since I'm the kind of guy who put dub on a track.
That is such a fucking shit reference, really, isn't it? Think about it.
It really is. Like, and is that Cher Lloyd?
Yep.
No.
Oh, I got blown up again. Yeah, that's Cher Lloyd.
I'm the kind of girl that puts dub on the track.
Cher Lloyd is not even... What?
She went over to break America. She may be huge in America.
No Will Young or Gareth Gates.
To be fair, she went over to break America, and America's very fucking broken right now.
Yeah, it's true.
But it broke
I think
her.
she
Have
did
you
a
heard
good
any
job.
music from her?
Well, I think that's the thing. I think she's more popular in America than she is in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Hands up if you're American
Hands
and know
up
who
if you put
Cher
dub on the
Lloyd
track.
is.
Do you put dub on a track? Because that's crazy. On a pop rap track? Are you kidding? That's exactly what everyone does.
Just give me a reference from the last 2 years.
No, I can't. I haven't got any new ones.
Anything.
I haven't done anything in the last 2 years except play games that are largely games within other games.
Then let's talk about the existential crisis that is AI.
No!
We're all doomed. We're fucked. AI is
save
going
us.
to accelerate faster
save
and
us.
faster and faster until we're all fucked.
All
No
fucked
jobs
right
for
away.
us. Guess what? It's going to be really easy to... We made this joke many times before, but guess what? They're going to take our voices and make films episodes with them. And I think that's why this episode is the most impressive, because that's what we've done, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's been like it for years.
We have managed to get our faces in that NVIDIA thing where they mask your face.
An AI so smart that
AI
we're doing like a
smart
meta
thing.
joke about ourselves
Exactly.
as AI
And
right now.
As inaccurate as we sound, this has all been planned by
I can't
AI
keep
to
up with
make
how
it
much of
sound
my life
realistic.
isn't real. How much of my life isn't real?
None of it
None
is
of it's real
anymore.
None of it's real.
Fucking hell.
There's
what am I
more
doing?
AI content out there of you than real content now.
Of me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit in my, I'm going to Bruce Willis it and steer my little avatar around the world from my flat.
What's that? What do you mean?
There's a film with Bruce Willis.
A film.
Where he controls an avatar of himself, a robot version of himself in a world, and they sit in their
Yeah,
flats,
Unbreakable,
a little
isn't it?
machine that looks a bit like a solarium, like a sunbed.
I think that's
Right.
Unbreakable.
I think so. I think it's
It's
Unbreakable.
It's it's not Umbrella.
Okay, well, I mean, you could do that, I suppose. But there's a lot of recording services, what I'm saying. And we said that one day we wouldn't have to actually record our own voices. Because
That'd be dope.
we could just put a script into a thing. I mean, we'd have to write a script. I feel like that would be the effort in itself, more so than just doing it.
Nah, AI will write the script,
ChatGPT will
mate.
write the script, of course. We'll get ChatGPT, whichever version is best.
Oh, it's a little go-kart.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it? I'm going to go for the modern version.
Modern version? There are two.
There's
One
two.
just doesn't have the bumpers on.
I'm going to punch you like no tomorrow.
I don't even know if that makes sense.
Sorry, it's the script.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's a bit iffy sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it just,
Ready?
It hasn't gone into the territory of saying racially insensitive things,
Oh, yeah.
which apparently AI just loves to get to eventually. It just gets there.
Just keep egging it on, you know.
Give it time, and content creators will cancel themselves.
My AI
I've used
is-
AI to make all my
AI's gone
content.
rogue.
It wasn't me, it was AI.
I get to go to the beach while this computer makes all my videos.
Who's
That's really
responsible
cool.
for when AI does crimes like that?
Well, this is the thing.
Is it the onus is on the person that made the AI, or the one that urged it on to do something?
I think responsibility is going to be an issue, isn't it?
You ask it a question, right? Like
Was it your question?
a really mundane question, and for some reason it misconstrues that into trying to do some bank crime online.
Bank and crime, yes.
Like
okay.
it steals money
Nice,
accidentally
yeah.
because you mistyped or something. Like where's the onus there?
I think the banks probably have things in place to protect them from
All right,
AI.
bad example.
Their own AI.
Right, okay, go on.
Stealing from someone else then, or like wiping out a website of its stock,
Right.
and then I don't know.
Whoopsie. Like one of those things that auto bids for Supreme stuff. You
Yeah.
get like browser apps that already like jump like snipe.
It scrapes and
Yeah.
bots or something, illegally. It accidentally downloads a shit ton of torrents and seeds them.
Shit, I've been seeding the original
Yeah.
Pocahontas like to millions of
I was
people.
just asking the AI, like, where can I watch Mulan online?
And it
And
just
instead it's
seeded
seeding it to millions of people. Like, where's the onus there? Is it on?
I think it's probably
Out of the way!
Oh my! Oh, you wedged me perfectly. That's crazy.
Thank you. I'm the kind of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people were worried about AI when Terminator came out.
Yeah.
But obviously, like now we're all just like getting excited, saying, "Oh my god, I don't have to do any homework. I can just type it into this thing, and it inaccurately gives me my homework."
That's the
It's like,
cutesy
that's
little
nice.
tip of the iceberg.
I know it is, yeah. It's like, but that's the base
That's the
level.
distraction.
Like the average person using it, it's just like, yeah, I get to, it's written
It's
a few
just a
things
much
for me.
smarter search engine, which it is. It's a smarter search engine. It's not always correct though. In fact, it often states a lot of fiction as fact.
That's fun.
You should really vet your answers especially if you're, handing in an AI-generated dissertation.
Well, also like,
Oops.
everyone's worried about AI. I'm still worried about trans people using the wrong toilets.
Are you really?
That's what keeps me up.
That's the real
That's what keeps
problem.
me up at night.
Yeah, good point, Alex Smith. Well
Thanks.
raised.
Thanks. Let's go into AI later.
What about my rights in the toilets,
Yeah.
though? Because the
I'm going
amount
to a
of
service
times,
station.
amount of times I'm jumped in the toilets.
Oh god. Evans was in there like, hey buddy, let's get a look at your dick.
Because we
That
love
only
hanging out in
happened-
toilets and socializing, don't
Yeah.
we? Yeah. My
I'm always in the
rights.
toilet. I'm always hanging out in those toilets.
You are.
Just to see if anything happens, Crazy
Also-
things happen in toilets, guys.
Weird white men haven't looked at my dick since I was like 9, so
But they have.
no.
No, they've had a look.
Bad luck.
Have they not?
You don't count.
I didn't look. I looked away.
I just want to make sure that
directly. I just want you to know I didn't look down.
every guy in my toilet has a dick I can perv on.
Yeah.
Said in jest and
Look,
tongue-in-cheek humor.
Yeah, look, AI is going to take over. All right. It's going to take over. And we're all going to be extinct. But the world's going to run in an efficient way. So that's what matters, right? Do you
I think
that's
that
fine?
I'm more excited about AI than I am worried about it.
That's fair enough.
I think that's where I stand on it.
Good.
I have no idea either way.
He's been Neuralinked.
I may have been Neuralinked.
Might have been Neuralinked.
He's first gen Neuralinked.
I'm first gen.
First gen, that's bad.
Early adopter, man.
Straight after the animals.
They
he's in
stuck
there.
a toaster in the side of my head. They just
He's
put
gonna
a
die.
whole Breville toaster and stuck it on the side of my head.
Sorry, it's a sponsorship. They're investors.
They said if I
Revel.
wanted free Neuralink, I had to sign up for their ad version.
Ah. Instead, you have to pop out toast every couple hours.
Ding, ding. And it's taken up half my head as well. Like destroyed part of my brain. My right eye is gone. That's just a knob to adjust how much you want toasted.
Also, the recoil when they pop out.
My neck hurts so much from the spring firing toast out the top of my head every so often.
Oh shit! I forgot to accelerate. That's what you do in this.
Yeah.
You should be accelerating most times just to kind of go forward.
Go forward?
Continue. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward.
Oh.
If you could use AI for one specific thing,
what
would you use
And I generated horse spawn.
Fuck.
Sick.
You've got to my answer pretty quick.
Badger and horse.
Fucking each other. What does that look like?
Fucking porn.
What does that look like?
So,
wow.
I'd pair up wild animals together.
AI porn would be a fucking crazy mess, would it
Have
not?
you seen the pizza ads and that shit?
I have. But
imagine that, but animals.
But animals fucking. You're just
it's like a hell.
There's a net geo piled on top of it. It's just a crazy orgy of animals. But it's not real, so what harm is it doing?
About 6 ferrets.
Other than any kind of psychological damage it gives you from looking at it.
It's like looking at the face of God, right?
Yeah, but then it makes you wonder what other horrible things people might come up with for AI.
I think it plays on.
Oh, what if this happened? What if I combine you and me?
There's something
just
really
buggering happily with smiley faces. Enter.
Someone else gets seriously freaked out by it though.
No.
What?
I get pretty freaked out with the unnervingness of the hyper reality of it, and then something really fucked up happening to their faces or expressions, and they're merging with pizzas and stuff.
Well, it's like it's like a fucking fever dream. It's like an acid trip. It's like you're looking at something that's not quite right. It's uncanny valley all the way through.
It's like seeing faces in the dark, right? Of things that aren't there. It's like
but it's getting better, and it's just each of those things. It's like
I can't wait.
Right now, everyone's just counting the fingers on people's hands to see if it's AI or not. If that's the stage we're at now, like fucking hell.
That's pretty
5 years.
much. I'm pretty sure they've already overcome that as well.
Whoa!
Shit happens.
We were having a nice little drive next to each other then.
And what was happening? You were moments away from getting your gun out.
Absolutely not. Absolute carnage. You destroyed me.
What, emotionally?
In every way.
Good.
I'll never let you know. I'm going to send an AI thing to your house. It's going to be in disguise of a
AI
smart
defense
robot.
system.
All right, Ross, I'm not attacking you because I want you to slow down first, okay?
It's not going to be a smart. It's going to be a smart robot. It's going to be a texter, an old texter. You're like,
like a
that's
pager.
cute. I remember those ones. No, texter, the little dog that you could get that barked.
Certainly, it kind of feels like Battlestar Galactica makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Because I feel like there's going to be like a revolution of analog technology.
That's fucked.
Where you just don't want any technology in and around you for fear of AI attacks.
I feel like a little bit of that with when Alexa's on. I turn it off unless I need to really use it. I don't use it.
I talk to Alexa all the time because I'm lonely.
What does it do when you're lonely? I've not tried it. Does it
whisper sweet
befriend you?
nothings into my ear?
Do people try and befriend their Alexas?
Tell me I'm beautiful.
Tell me they don't. Tell me that's not a thing.
Tell me I'm...
It's not like that film Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin
Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson.
It likes me.
Fuck you, Trot! Fuck! Did I push you into the...
yes.
Oh.
Am I first? Hard to tell.
I think you are.
It's me, Joaquin.
You know, just Joaquin in your ear.
Yeah, you
Just
everyone likes my new film.
I'm your fucking AI friend.
You see little smiley AI, buddy.
I've got a smiley face in my forehead.
I would... and obviously AI is getting there, but like that... If you've seen the... Have you seen the film Her?
No.
Where, but,
is
so
he
basically
a scouser in it?
He's not a scouser in it, no. And she's not a scouser in it either.
Hey, AI.
But basically...
mate.
She's just a little earpiece put in your ear, and he talks to her all the time and like texts her with his phone, and so he's basically got this like a relationship with someone that he's never seen.
Like the Japanese craze of having like a little girlfriend in your Switch.
Sure. I don't know that's a craze, but sure.
Well, I think a lot of guys do it.
But
if documentaries or anything to go by, they
guilty.
Do you think it's going to get to a stage where people are doing that legitimately? Like you have a friend come around and they're like, oh mate, like I've just been seeing.
Sorry,
like,
I can't take this right now.
Who have you been seeing? I was like, well, seeing is an interesting word to use. I don't know what she looks like, but
she can hear you. She's
in my ear. Like I just talk to her and she sounds realistic and
Here,
she gives me proper responses.
Put Oculus on. I'll show you.
Mate, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
At what point do you can you acknowledge that that's a sentient person versus like, because if they were in, there's no They're not a real person. They would always be a robot at that point, right?
Yeah, but like define a real person.
Oh God.
This is what would happen, though. This is the discussions that would happen. Wait, is that the end?
I think
because
Smith
some people are
Smith's the one, isn't it?
I've won.
No. Smith's the one
What?
that has an AI girlfriend.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking hell. I do love chatting to ChatGPT.
I won that, by the way.
Was that over?
Yeah, it's over, and I won.
That was
feel
quick.
Like you brought up that as a distraction because I really ballered that one.
No, I didn't.
I
didn't
absolutely
realize.
nailed
I'm
that.
sorry. You win.
Well, you should have.
Well done, Chris.
I'm sure we can talk
You're
more
doing a
about
great
that in
job.
the future.
Yeah. I actually talk about a lot more in our secret members videos, which
Do you really?
only see the light of day to our wonderful paying subscribers.
Amazing.
I have a 3-hour sit-down monologue about my wins in GTA.
That is a long monologue.
Yeah, that
enough.
doesn't exist, but there are other cool videos if you want to support us in that way. Thank you, and see you
Lovely.
next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.